With the Earth's average temperature steadily rising, the impacts of climate change are already apparent. Many impacted communities have witnessed increasing severity of natural disasters, loss of species, rising sea levels, and loss of human lives.
Good morning.
The 2024 World Press Freedom Day is dedicated to the importance of journalism and freedom of expression in the context of the current global environmental crisis.
For us to make progress, we have to be able to acknowledge how much grounds that we have indeed covered. I therefore call on all stakeholders to continue concerted efforts to address these challenges, some of which I've mentioned, but also go beyond to encourage introspection and self-regulation.
We all acknowledge that journalism is the lifeblood of democracy. And Nigeria is not a very easy place to be a journalist, so I would like to use this opportunity to salute your courage because despite the travail and the oppression, you have ensured that your voices continue to soar. And so it's important to let you know that we see your bravery, we see your courage, and we acknowledge it. And to also mention that, yes, it may not always, we don't have guarantee, we do not have promises that it is going to get better very soon, but that you can be sure that we are rooting for you.
Speakers here spoke on the hazards environment journalists around the world face in carrying out their constitutional role and the need for them to be celebrated. They, however, called on media houses to use their platforms to enlighten the public on the dangers of climate change.
How climate has caused a lot of conflict in Nigeria, and how, as journalists, we can produce even more documentaries, produce even more shows and awareness campaigns to ensure that the message and the word of how climate has affected our people and the suffering going on as a result of this conflict is broadcast and is shared across the world, especially by you, the journalists in the room today.
The deputy resident representative of Conrad Adenauer Stiftung, Nigeria, advised journalists to ensure they hold political office holders accountable at all times.
If you fulfill that duty in that light, Nigerians will be informed. Nigeria can hold their leaders accountable and can make sure the government is open. Open for a brighter future. A future this country deserves.
The theme for the 2024 World Press Freedom Day is A Prize for the Planet, Journalism in the Face of Environmental Crisis. Nkoli Omodu.